The video is entitled Response Video to Two Big Famous YouTubers. Now, this video is on Facebook, but if you own YouTube already, I already have it on Facebook. So, by me already having it on Facebook, then you realize same content anyway, same video, just being posted all over the social medias, or all over my social media. So you realize you don't have to jump from over there, unless you just want to go on Facebook and just check it out and see, scroll down and see all what I got. All right, but anyway, these people ran across my mind. These very big, I look up to them and I love them. Royalty and brother CJ So Cool. And I just said the two big famous YouTubers. Um, I understand that we all, there's nobody that live, nobody, no CJ, and CJ knows, just like CJ knows Royalty, better than any of us do. Just like Royalty and the kids know him a little bit better than we do. Kamari and his family members and things, they know. And I just said response video to two big famous YouTube because I didn't want to put no names in in the video. But when they click on the video, they actually okay. He just didn't put the names and that in there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a plus. Because I'm not comfortable with doing that, but I will not. I think I kind of always been sketchy about doing that from early days when the YouTube first kicked off. But with that being said, from what we see on the media and what brother CJ been doing, um, he been doing a lot of good that I don't even know where to start. And I can understand you can do a lot of good and still we can be imperfect in certain areas. That doesn't make him a bad, evil person because he made mistakes in his life. Just like I make mistakes in my life. Just like I say some things and I'm not in the best neither. But I'm trying to train my mental state is to be better. But what we have to understand is that these are curses that the Most High God put on us from Deuteronomy chapter 28, because from the very start we didn't keep the commandments. Now, if you want me to give you another video about that, I can do that. I can definitely do it because I'm always talking about it. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure there wasn't no music or car came up that way over yonder, and it was some music in the car, and I just muted. But anyway, yeah. But I think instead of them responding to him and telling him I don't think they should. That's not right for them. Is to be making threats to somebody. After all, okay, he wasn't where he should be. Just like I don't know if my family, like I had people in my family that raised me to, like the people the older gentlemen that I'm around. And at some point, I was pretty disrespectful, but I didn't understand because they was trying to train me how to be right or be righteous or whatever. And I didn't understand that until I got older. You know what I'm saying? So age does plays a big part in certain things, but I just think that that it's just not right on so many levels. You see what I'm saying? Now, I will say for both parties, we don't know. It's not, you know, it's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to get into other people's affairs, or We just concerned and just giving our thoughts for what we see posted online. You see what I'm saying? Um, CJ is a good person. You see what I'm saying? And he may not be what they now. They may know, like Royalty and her children. They probably know a little bit more about him than we do. Which I would what I would say to that and respond and how I would respond. Excuse me. What I would say to that is this: is that, like I said earlier, no one is perfect. I mean, we can be perfect through God. So I'm gonna use some scriptures in the Bible to show that we can be, because we've been taught wrong that we cannot be perfect. But we're striving to be the best that we can. Brother CJ, like I said, is striving to be the best that he can be. You see what I'm saying? Everybody just not gonna be 100% where they should be. It's always gonna be something, even about me. It's gonna be something that if a woman is around me, that she's not gonna like about me. But what we have to do is just learn to come together and see how we can just work through those things. You see what I'm saying? We can do that, you know. Um, but just thank them. Just look at the good. Go back and look at a lot of the videos and all the positive stuff to where y'all when y'all first got together and stuff, you know. And just think about that. It seemed like everything that I be wanting to say, it looked like it just my mind just go totally blank, and I don't know why it happens like that. You see what I'm saying? But as far as them, Julia and Carnation debating with brother CJ so cool like that, which I'm not. They might have had. I mean, whatever. They understand. They know what's going on. CJ know what's going on. They because they around each other. All they do is just record and post what they want us to see online. But offline or whatever, none of us knows what goes on. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be come at them any kind of way, because by nature I want to see peace within all of our black families and stuff, because we already got too much going on now with white supremacy um, doing us and oppressing our people and doing all these things to our family members and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like I just heard a brother in the neighborhood said that a so-called white man shot his cousin. He had to go in the hospital, and he said people was around the hospital just hollering and stuff. So it must have been pretty serious or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So we already deal with too much now on a day-to-day basis. And when I see things like that, you know what I mean? I'm not. I, who in their right mind gonna feel good about somebody's pain? No, that's nothing funny about somebody's going through something like that, because none of us, any of us, could have been in CJ's situation. That just don't apply to him. We are all capable. That could have been me. We could have Anybody could have been in his situation, going through what he's going through. You see what I'm saying? And it's not to say Roy is a bad person. Roy just, a lot of us in the African American community just didn't have these guidance. We didn't have a lot of it has to do with a male role, of them not, of us not having a male role in our lives that makes us respond in the way that we do. It has a lot to do with it. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a lot, man. You know what I mean? And um, I see I'm gonna have to make another video, because everything that I said, it just went totally blank in what I wanted to say. But like I said, I don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself, like just running in circles. But Roy, if anybody know CJ, she know him better than we do. Because when you live with somebody, you know it. Just like CJ. CJ know Roy a whole lot better than what we do, because they're around each other more. They've been around each other every day for like 9 years. And I just think that it's wrong to come at brother CJ like that. At least give him his props for raising a legacy, took on a legacy of children that wasn't. This is not. I'm not throwing shades at this end, But you don't hardly find this in the African American community. A lot of us wish that we had something like that, or we had a good stepfather or stepdaddy that would step in and took the slack and gave us the guidance, the education, and all these things that we was missing. But we don't have that in the African American community. You see what I'm saying? Because we've been stripped of these resources by the Europeans. But I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk a little bit more on this here a little bit later. So I'm gonna see y'all later. We'll talk a little bit later. Did 10 minutes.